Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Central Florida Spotlight. We have a third bowl game coming to Orlando. It is the first with its mission in the title. It's the Cure Bowl, and its goal is to help fund breast cancer research and to tackle a big problem facing so many folks here in Central Florida and really around the country. And I'm happy to be joined now by Alan Gooch, the Executive Director of the Orlando Sports Foundation, and Megan Dowdy, the Board President of the Orlando Sports Foundation. Thank you both for being here. And I think that we would start off with saying congratulations to making this dream a reality, Megan.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're all so excited that after 7-8 years of hard work and determination, with Alan leading the cause, really, we have announced that we will have the first Cure Bowl, inaugural Cure Bowl, December 19th, 2015.
2015, and your name is familiar to some longtime residents of Central Florida. Ron Dowdy, your father, one of the founding members of Florida Citrus Sports. I guess it's in your bloodlines.
It is a little bit. It is. We love to help people in our community, and I've watched it grow, and I'm excited to continue to do so.
Alan, for you, I bumped into you on the UCF campus at a Susan G. Komen breast cancer walk, and you told me you were going to do this, and you've done it.
Yeah, it's been quite a process, and your own Vanessa Eccles has been a big part of helping us there in the community early on. As you said, Greg, there's just a lot of people that have been touched by this, so we're excited about having a football game around our cure.
You had at one point, Alan, told me you wanted to play this game at the not at the Citrus Bowl, but at the University of Central Florida.
Sure, it would have been great, Greg. It would have been great for the university. When I wear my UCF hat, and our board knows that I try to put it on quite a bit, but it was really best for the community. You know, Central Florida taxpayers are $250 million committed to have another bowl game in our stadium for the city. It was just a great opportunity, so we were happy to be able to do that. To hear Mayor Dyer talk about, hey, I'm counting, and this is 3, and there's no other stadium in the country that has 3 bowl games, and so we were happy to be able to do that.
Okay, so Megan, as we look at this, there's tons of bowl games that are out there. Who will play in our game December of 2015? You don't know the teams, but what conferences?
The conferences, both wonderful conferences, the American Conference and also the Sun Belt Conference.
American Conference, people know that because that's UCF.
Definitely. UCF might possibly be in the inaugural Cure Bowl.
And the Sun Belt Conference is the other one, so that would lend itself to what you would think would be easy travel for fans to come to the game?
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. A big part of selecting those conferences, and we had a lot of conferences that had interest, was the ability to drive up, walk up to the game, drive up to the game. And there's a lot of natural ties. You know, UCF back in the day, a lot of the teams that are in the Sun Belt Conference and the American Conference grew up through the 1AA ranks back in the day.
Megan, as we look at the video now on the screen that is of the Citrus Bowl going through this renovation, you grew up around there when it wasn't as nice as it's going to be. How big of a helping hand was that to securing this Cure Bowl?
Well, I think that's an amazing opportunity for us, and as Alan referenced, to work with the city on the rebranding and redevelopment of the Citrus Bowl. And I was just reading that it's 50% done, 50% at completion, which is amazing. And we're excited that it's at the Citrus Bowl. And I feel like the community will be able to better support us and get behind us, knowing that we are working not only on a football game, but also to cure breast cancer.
Alan, that is in your title, and so many bowl games, we've seen the corporate name attached to the bowl game. Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, even the Capital One Bowl at the Citrus Bowl. Will we see that day come with this, that this is the Susan G. Komen Cure Bowl, or are we at that point yet?
Well, we certainly want a title sponsor because that's going to give us an opportunity to donate more funds to Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So if it happens to be the Delta Cure Bowl presented by Tijuana Flats, that'd be awesome. That'd
be great. And I always love, too, their group is called Just in Queso.
Yeah, it's a great foundation, Just in Case. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the marketing of this game. I mean, obviously, Major League Baseball has the pink bats, and you see football with the pink shoes and wristbands, and high schools and colleges. People really want to help with breast cancer research. I would think the marketing piece of your mind, Megan, is like, wow, there's a lot of cool things we can do.
Oh, definitely. And that's one of the reasons why we've aligned ourselves with our benefactor, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And we are excited to work with them and their connections. And really, we're putting on a community event. a community event that in some way every person has been or unfortunately will be touched by breast cancer. And we're excited to paint the town pink.
All right, we'll talk more about that. Maybe some pink turf. We'll be right back after the break. We'll talk more about Orlando's newest bowl game, the Cure Bowl, next.